Welcome once again to the program Political Arena on One Knowledge TV, where we are looking at some pertinent issues in the political space, and we try out as much as possible to see how we can look at the loopholes and try and present the options, because all the political space, since we are in a democracy, we are always optimistic to bring you the report, bring you the news, so that policymakers can get attracted to the news and see how they can make some form of drastic measures, especially when you look at the challenges in Nigeria. And today's edition on the program will be looking at the politics of national coalition, and we are irrespective of what coalition has been described, but with these few simple, we were able to look at what political perhaps coalition is all about, and that is why we are focusing on the politics of national coalition as I examine the elections held under the Fourth Republic in 1999, 2002, 2007 and 2011. Buhari declared his intention to join partisan politics in April 2002. He was a major opposition candidate for the president for the first time in 2003, and then again in 2007 and 2011 respectively. What motivated President Muhammadu Buhari to join the partisan politics? What was his base of support? How did Buhari respond to electoral losses, and to what extent did the international observers regard the elections as fair? The overwhelming political reality in the north, however, and some region, was that the rich were getting richer and the poor are equally getting poorer. The realities of the petrol state were clear. Resources came in at top levels, and the inability of the dividends to flow downwards was challenging. The question was, who might challenge Olusegun Obasanjo in the 2002 elections? At 59 years, Buhari was focused on growing his family. It was perceived by ordinary people he should come on board for leadership. He knew he could not join the People's Democratic Party of Olusegun Obasanjo. He opted instead in the April 2002 to join the strongest of opposition parties, APP, which later morphed into the All Nigerian People's Party, ANPP, and was selected to be the presidential candidate. His running mate was Chuba Okadibo from the southeast. The ANPP main asset was Buhari's reputation as incorruptible, while the PDP had formidable access to resources and political experience. The presidential election in 2003 was a victory for Obasanjo, with Atiku Abubakar as vice president. The official figures gave Obasanjo a total of 24,456,140 votes, representing 69.9%, and Buhari a total of 12,710,022 votes, representing 32.2%. While smaller political party in the south is led by Meka Ojukwu, had 1,297,444 votes, representing 3.3% of the vote. The result of the presidential elections of 2003 presented several lessons from Muhammadu Buhari, as campaign required money and PDP incumbent had access to institutional and personal resources. Governors were main financiers of elections on all sides. A few wealthy ANPP supporters like Governor Atahiru Bafara of Sokoto State assisted with ANPP financiers. Perhaps the main weakness in the ANPP campaign was the lack of time and resources to put together a national coalition. Buhari's hunger for politics grew stronger in 2011 when he set up a new political party, the Congress for Progressive Change, CPC. There were 63 political parties in Nigeria, but only 23 were listed on the presidential ballot. The PDP and CPC were the main parties as the PDP fielded Jonathan and Sambo, while Buhari selected Tunde Bakare from the Southwest. Action Congress of Nigeria ran Nuhu Ribadu from Adamawa State as its presidential contender. In 2015, the opposition held only 4 northern opposition governorships. The ANPP governor of Yobe State, which is Ibrahim Gadam, Kashim Shettima of Borno, Abdulaziz Yari of Zamfara, and CPC governor of Nasarawa State, Umar Tanko Al-Makura. The challenge for Buhari was to connect this group of 5 ACN governors in the southwest of Osun, Ogun, Lagos, Ekiti, and Oyo, and the remaining southwest governor in Ondo State, Olusegun Mimiko, who was the member of the Labour Party. The coalition further spread her scope as 5 PDP governors defected to the APC as a state like Sokoto is the seat of the Sultan of Sokoto, and Kano is the major metropolitan state in the north. When Kano and Sokoto state governors defected to the APC, it sets off a political chain reaction in analyzing these political events and the collapse of the PDP by the coalition of ANPP, CPC, and some faction of APGA were equally there to join that particular party. Can the main opposition parties develop a well-crafted plan to unseat the APC in future Nigerian elections? Until we meet again on the political arena on One Knowledge TV as we look at some pertinent issues in the political space. My name is Bernard Essien.